Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the United chapter. And please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to, as long as this post and as long as this Manchester United related right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, KALS, as I'm definitely dedicated to bring to you the latest rate as it comes in. And we are talking about transfers, but mainly talking about Kylian Mbappe. Not Kylian Mbappe. There's no Kylian Mbappe, Mason Greenwood. We're talking about Mason Greenwood and what's really happening with Mason Greenwood. What is the truth about Mason Greenwood? What's happening with Mason Greenwood's life and what's going on? Because we've got an update of about his future, really. So it will be remembered that Mason Greenwood has been away really for some good time, 17 months now, clocking to 18 months. And he was found innocent after he was really taken to court. Investigations were really done, and the court really comes out and says Mason Greenwood really is a free man. And after 17 months, Manchester United really come back and really say they are looking into ways on how they can bring him back to playing for the club Manchester United. However, it will be remembered that despite the fact that Mason Greenwood was released by the court saying that he's a free man, Manchester United said they're going to be having a private investigation about the football player. But before we really even go there, before we go that far, it will be remembered that Manchester United is having a game between Arsenal very soon, and that is a game really that you do not wish to miss. So please keep around, subscribe, and I will really be bringing you most likely a watch along for that game. So all you need to do is simple: subscribe and ring that notification bell, and you will not be missing out on anything when it comes to that game. So it will be remembered that the football club really, Manchester United, has been looking at the football player Mason Greenwood and what exactly they can do for Mason Greenwood, because what happened before was Mason Greenwood, after those charges that were placed on him and after him being found innocent, the court saying they can't charge him because of a few aspects. It will be remembered that Manchester United said they are going to be having their own private investigation. But having said that, him and his wife really, they have just had a baby recently, and that's not been long. That's a bit of good news. But it is reportedly said that Mason Greenwood really and his return to to football is something that could be happening very soon, as we already know that there are quite a big number of clubs that are interested in Mason Greenwood, and also the fact that the football player is one of those that is really seen as very talented and extremely talented when it comes to sorting out the forward section of any club. So many clubs in Europe have approached Manchester United to at least sign him, or actually let him be on a loan, and really it's not really come out quite positive for them. But it will be remembered that there are some Saudi Pro League clubs that also have come out and showed a bit of interest in signing Mason Greenwood. But the reality is Mason Greenwood is really a very young, still young, 21 years of age. And I don't think he would really prefer to go to a league that is not yet established. He's a top talent, and him making a move to the club, making a move to the Saudi Pro League. I think that would be a wrong calling for him. I don't think that would be a good idea. I think that would be absolutely not thought about if he really did that. But having said that, he's a hot cake on the transfer market, and recently the club Manchester United came out and said he is not for sale in capital letters. And the fact that he's not for sale really It really brings quite a lot to our understanding. Does Manchester United want to keep him? Is Manchester United looking at a, a situation where they want to make him start the coming season at the United club? All this is what we really are going to be talking about in this tiny podcast. So, really, let's hope really everything goes on quite well. But in a recent interview, the one and only former legend of Manchester United, he's still a legend of Manchester United, former football player at the Manchester United club. And we're talking about Wayne Rooney, who was one of the best forwards in the Premier League, actually in the world. For those of you who watched Wayne Rooney, if you're a bit as old as me, if you watched Wayne Rooney play, oh, he was. I cannot see a football player can compare to Wayne Rooney in this era. He was dangerous, Wayne Rooney, very dangerous, absolutely unplayable. Wayne Rooney was. Anyway, he's currently a manager in the United States of America, and what really happened, he had to comment he said a few things about Manchester, about Kylian Mbappe and his future, and he put it straight to Kylian Mbappe and said, really, you need to make a final decision about your future. And if you think you're not gonna excel at Manchester United, then you need to leave Manchester United. Put it straight to them. Tell them I definitely need to leave because you're still young, and you need a future really being held at a club, and you're not really getting anything out of it. Won't help because you are a top talent who definitely needs to excel. And at this point in time, you are in the very early stages of your career. You do not need to waste time. You've just been released, and so you really need to act very, very fast. And he said, really, he thinks that he should leave Manchester United and head to another club if that is the right thing to do. He talked about a few more things, but majorly that's what he really said. And let us know what you definitely think, as Manchester United is already into signing a few football players like Andre Onana. We could definitely be seeing the Inter Milan football goalkeeper Andre Onana signing for the club Manchester United any minute from now. Making it official, it is reportedly said that a medical has been scheduled, with some sources saying that a medical was done yesterday, but Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying that it has to be noted that Andre Onana has not yet done his medical, and but it is a deal that is imminent. And once this deal is sealed and confirmed plus delivered, Manchester United then will have to head for yet another football player. And the football player that we are talking about is none other than the Atalanta superstar and still a very young football player, 21 years. 20 years actual of age, and that is none other than Rasmus Højlund. So we could see Manchester United really going for Rasmus Højlund, as Manchester United has already laid the foundation of this transfer by talking to Rasmus Højlund himself, and also by talking to Atalanta. And it is reportedly said that Manchester United has already agreed to sign the football player, as Manchester United really is looking into the price, whether the price is right or not. Negotiations are really going on, but it is not, Manchester United is not majorly focusing on the football player Rasmus Højlund. At this point in time, Andre Onana is the center of focus for the club Manchester United, and once it's a deal that is done, sealed and confirmed for Manchester United, then we definitely know that after that Manchester United after United getting Andre Onana. United is going to switch and head to Erasmus Højlund. Otherwise, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it's sports and as long as it's Manchester United related. Right about here at the United chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS, as I tell thank you and goodbye for now.